Hey friends, welcome back. I got another CD haul to share with you. I love making these, to be honest. Honestly, pretty much one of the most entertaining, fun things to make for me. And this is gonna be my last of the year. It's not gonna be in the last ever, but it'll be a little last for a little while. And got four to share with you. One of them I got from Target. One of them I got from the Restore or a Restore. I'll talk about it later. And then I got two of them for free. So just because I got two for free doesn't mean it guarantees a positive review, of course. But you know, like most things, I'll start with the most exciting, in my opinion, which is Wicked for Good. The soundtrack. I like this movie a lot. Actually, I kind of love it. Um, I think it's the better movie for me between both Wicked films. I like Wicked the first movie a lot, but the main issue, this is just me. I know it's just me. But the lighting was terrible. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the lighting, like the back, something with the background lighting was pretty bad. I don't know what it was. I think it was like the overexposure or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But the direction was good. I think the music for the first Wicked was a lot stronger, but I think Wicked for Good is a better story. I feel like Wicked, the first one, was kind of like it kind of dragged a little bit with some of the scenes. Um, Not in a bad way. I just think it was a little bit longer than it should have been. But anyway, yeah, I actually have two of the first Wicked soundtrack. Here's the one I got for Christmas last year. I like this one better. There's one that I have that I've shown before. One of the first hauls. This is the first movie soundtrack. This one also is from Target, funny enough. You can tell because it has the Target red sticker on it. I like this cover the best between them. The back is a little interesting with the font and stuff, like the colors. It's kind of cool. If I had to pick a favorite from this one, it'd probably be um probably either The Wizard and I or One Short Day. One of those. Maybe a Sentimental Man. It's like one of those three. So if I had to pick a favorite from the first one, I like this one a lot. They're kind of similar, obviously, because they're like they're Wicked. The Wicked movies are like split in half. They're meant to be one big movie, right? Kind of like the play. So between these, I prefer the first cover. But anyway, we're gonna focus on this one. This is the sequel. I'm a huge fan of sequels. Like I tend to prefer mainly sequels to the first. It mainly like I'd say 80% of the time. I think this is a much better story. I do think it's a bit rushed. It's a little rushed. It's because it's pulling you back in. But yeah, the cover's cool. Apparently, this has a poster in it, which is interesting. I love when CDs have posters. I think that is brilliant. They need to do more. In fact, if I were in charge of CD production, I would put a poster in every single one. I just think it's such a cool idea, you know. So you got the you can tell it's from Target because look, it says Target right there. It has the Target logo, right. You can tell, and I like the cover. See Glinda and Elphaba reaching out. It's similar to the first movie cover. Look, see, here's the first one. It's very similar, except they're farther apart. So yeah, presentation's nice. I like the coloring. I like the back of it for sure. I like this Oz sky like sunset look. It's cool. It's got this peach pink green sky look. It's cool for sure. If I had to pick some favorites, my favorite is actually Wonderful with Elphaba and Glinda, and when they reunite with the wizard. That's his sequel song where he tries to upstage them again. I like that one. That's my favorite actually from this movie. For Good is another favorite. The Girl in the Bubble is one of my favorites too. Um, I Couldn't Be Happier is good. Like this, I think music wise, it's a little bit weaker because a lot of these are ballads, which I'm fine with. I just think the first movie's more flashy. It's much more of a over the top production, kind of. Um, Yeah, both of them are, but I just prefer the music from Wicked. But anyway, the songs are great in this. I just think they're more like deep. They're more emotional, which is good, And I think this is a great soundtrack. And I'm curious to see which one I'll like overall better. I don't know. I like the movies equally, but I think Wicked for Good is just a little bit better, like as a movie for me. But pretty strong. I like the packaging. It's actually really popular, which is, makes sense. But yeah, I think they nailed it with the look of them, and I like the. I'm curious to see what the poster looks like because it says an exclusive poster or like unique poster. Apparently, it has exclusive cover art to Target, so that's cool. And I'm curious to see what the disc looks like. So we'll see. Yeah, that's the first one. I had to pick that up for sure. I thought about picking it up before the film, but I'm like, if I don't know. I was like on the fence, like, but when I watched after I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I definitely need that. I think it's really, honestly, it's one of the best movie soundtracks, like for a musical, in quite a long time. I think it's probably on par with The Greatest Showman. If you've ever seen that film, I think it's fantastic, and I think Wicked for Good easily is in the same bar. I mean, as the first one as well, but I just think, yeah, they're both great. So that's the first pickup I got. I believe this was $13. It's either 12 or 13, so not too bad. And next up is one that I did not buy, but I'm glad to have it. It's & Juliet, which is actually a play. It's a how do it's Romeo and Juliet, but it's modernized. It's basically a TikTok version of Romeo and Juliet. Like it's hard to explain. It's like Gen Z's take on it, if that makes sense. It's like the cringy, silly, like I can't explain it. You have to watch it. I can't really say more than that. I love this play. I actually watched it live. It's really good. It's really funny. I like the production and I like the songs. This has one of the best soundtracks because this play, if you don't know, it's actually based on Max Martin's career. It's based on his all of his hit songs that he's worked on with artists. He's been in the game for uh, since the 90s, maybe early 90s. He's written hits for Taylor, Ariana, Beyonce, Pink, Justin Timberlake, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Literally any pop artist now, and well, that's been around last 20, 30 years, he's written something for them, and it shot them to the top. It's just really cool to see all these different hits, and this is like there are so many. Look at this; it is covered in pop. There's 30 songs, which is just insane. Um, this is a long play, but it's really good. A lot of it is like pop music kind of sprinkled in. Like you'll have a Kesha song here, you'll have an Ariana song here, you'll have a Katie song here, a Timberlake song there. It's kind of like a biggest hits of artist type of music. I don't know how do you explain this. Basically, Romeo and Juliet is flipped on its head, and it's taken from Juliet's perspective, and it's kind of mixing these pop classic songs with like orchestra. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you get what I mean. Tons of like hits like Kesha's Blow, like Teenage Dream and Break Free and like all these like Roar, Can't Stop the Feeling, Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone. There is so many like Problem. You got like a Weekend song, Can't Feel My Face. You can tell. Look, this track list is stacked with so many like Ellie Goulding, Taylor Swift. There's so many hits on here. I think most of his hits, some of them are smashed together. Like Teenage Dream is one of Katy Perry's biggest hits. Actually, might be her biggest. and then Break Free, obviously from Mariana. So it's kind of like mixing some of these. But yeah, this is really cool. I like this soundtrack a lot. I think it's really cool that Max Martin gets some recognition these days, and like he's responsible for a lot of these artists like big hits. Um, just his style and his writing, and also just his producing, like style is all over these, and it's kind of taking from his work, which I think is just super cool. And it's got a parental advisory label because there's some of these songs have f bombs, like Pink's "Perfect" has the f bomb, a few others. Um, yeah, some of these I'm not familiar with. Like a few of them, I'm not really familiar with. But I'd say like 70% I know these. Or I know 70% of these. So yeah, this is taken from the original recording of it. So I did not see & Juliet the original like on Broadway because that was quite a while ago. But I saw a version of it, like a more modern version. Obviously, it's not the original, but anyway, 2022 apparently was when this came out, and this is the part of the insert. And there's the disc, and I think it's really cool. I like the logo too. Look how cool this is. It's like the logo, and it's got like a heart and the headphones on it. It's so interesting. So yeah, this is the original cast from Broadway, not the one I saw, which I'm fine with. It's the same. It's just obviously different cast members. But yeah, this is great. If you haven't seen & Juliet, give it a shot. It's different. It's definitely not for everyone. I would say it's kind of an acquired taste, but the music side of it, everyone knows these hits. So that kind of brings it back up for people. And I'm glad I saw it for sure. Would I see it again? I think I would. It's really fun to watch, and it's really fun to listen to. So this I got for free from a good friend. He didn't want it, so I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So yeah, definitely listen to it. Definitely will give it a shot in a review. And all these will get reviews, but yeah, check it out if you're curious. It's kind of a really cool experience. And then going back to Wicked, is not this is actually one that I got for free as well from the same friend. And this is from the original Wicked play, which when did this come out? Let's see. I think it was 2000. When was this? 2004, 3, 5. It's one of those. It came out a while ago, but this is based on, or this is the original cast recording of Wicked back then. I've always heard of Wicked. I'd never really cared about it until the movie came out, the first movie, and then I saw the Wicked play, which was really awesome. I actually like the Wicked play better than the movies. I think it's just way cooler. It I don't know, there's something about it. I think because it's on stage. I think because it's such a different experience. I think that's why. Because you're actually there, and I think it helps that I had really good see. I had a really good see, so biased there. Anyway, I did not see the Wicked original because I was kind of young back then, but I saw a version of it, the more recent version that came out. I think it was last year. And it might have, it's one of them, either this year or last year, one of them. Anyway, this is 15th anniversary special edition. Apparently, it's a little beat up, but it's fine. It's in one of these packaging. What is this called? The Digipack. So this is not like the Wicked for Good soundtrack. This is like a regular CD case, like jewel case, right? Like standard. This is not. This is like cardboard paper packaging. Part of this is good, part of this is bad. Part of it is good from the like flip of it. Like it has a really cool look to it. I'll talk about that in a minute. But it's bad for um like longevity. If you drop this, it they don't last that long. That's the problem. Some of my albums are like that. Like Tron Legacy is fantastic, the presentation of it, but it's you have to take extra care of it because it has this paper packaging. Same thing with Future Nostalgia. That album is amazing, but because it is in this packaging, it's I have to take extra care of it because it's a fragile packaging. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, rambling aside, this is really cool. I like the coloring. The cover is the iconic Wicked cover that, it's a meme. You've seen it. Really cool. It's like original. It's really interesting. And it has 19, it actually has two discs. One of them is the original cast with Chenoweth and Menzel, yeah. And well, all the rest of the cast. And it's got 19 songs. Yeah, I know this whole story now. It's cool to know it for sure. And then the second CD has bonus tracks. So I think most of these are new, at least for this album. When did this come out? 2019. This came out 2019. And let's see. For Good is apparently live with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. What is this feeling with Pentatonics? That's cool. Ariana Grande with The Wizard and I. That's kind of fun. It's kind of a nice little foreshadowing, I guess. And then As Long as You're Mine, Lidizzy. How do you say that? Lidizzy and Adam Lambert. Interesting. Yes, they kind of put like some live tracks in the second one. I think 4 songs kind of weak. Like I feel like they could have put at least 2 more like live tracks, but whatever. Presentation wise, this is great. I like the fold out aspect of this. You got like the original Glinda, Kristen, the original Elphaba with Idina, and then that's like flips over. It's like keeps flipping. It's cool. There's like the what's it called? The house scene, the house crumbling in the field. There you go. There's the credits. You can pause there if you want to read that. And this actually has 2 inserts. I'm not going to show the inserts too much. Like I'm saving it for its own video, but there's some like extra stuff. Like there's a card. There's the 2 discs. If you can see one of them there. And then there's the insert, which is thick. This insert is mega thick. Look at this. It's hard to show, but it's really thick. There's a lot of photos, which is awesome. So yeah, there's like some green there. So it's really nice to have this. This is the original. Well, it's the original with bonus stuff. So it's like 2 in 1. So that's awesome. This is great to have. It's nice to have the context behind Wicked like fully now. Because I heard about it for a long time. I just never, cared about it. But yeah, I got sucked into the Wicked hype with the movies. So that kind of helped. So yeah, this is great. I'm definitely give it a listen, give it a review, tell you what I think. It's great. If you haven't seen it if you haven't seen the play, I highly recommend it. In fact, if you're gonna watch the Wicked movies or the play, if you're going between, like, if you only can do one of them, watch the play. It's better, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, okay? I love the movies too, but I just think there's a magic to the stage that the movies can't replicate. I don't know, just how I feel. And then the last one is honestly this album I've done some research. Apparently this album people do not like this at all. This is from will.i.am. I believe this is from his solo career. I know he's the lead from the Black Eyed Peas. Well, he's one of them. I know that. But this is one of his albums, and this is called Willpower. I picked this up for kind of one reason. It's because there's a lot of guests on it. But anyway, I got this for a pretty cheap price. $2. Yeah, $2. That's the cheapest CD in a while. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really get it other than for the features. I'm not really that familiar with Black Eyed Peas style necessarily, Not yet, anyway. I know a few of their songs, not many, but I know enough to know you know, they're a big deal, or they were. So, when did this come out? 2013. That was a big year for music. That's kind of nostalgic for me for music. Um, yeah, it's got the parental advisory. It's interesting. Yeah, it's a little beat up, I will say. Nah, it's fine. I got this from a Restore, which is basically a Goodwill, but it's kind of like a charity type of center where they give money and stuff to that. And I've gotten a few of my albums from there. And yeah, I just like shopping there. It's fun. It's nice. They have a great selection usually of CDs and movies and stuff. And it's just fun looking through them, you know? I saw this, I'm like, I saw it a few times there. And I'm like, like, I was like teetering on. I'm like, why not? At the third time, I'm like, let's just do it. And I'll definitely give it a listen. And a lot of these tracks have artists like featured. Like only two or three don't have anyone except for Will. So I don't know. This one's curious. I don't know how I'll feel about it. The album reviews for this are like bad. Like no one likes this album. So it's like it didn't do well. Um, the singles didn't do that great. Um, the era was pretty short apparently, so yeah, this was not good look for Will I Am. But you know what? I'll I'll be open. I'll give it a shot, and we'll see. Let's see, 15 tracks. Like, look at this. Every single song pretty much has a feature. There's like Eva Simons, Britney Spears. I know Scream and Shout. That's like a banger. That's one of the best ones. Chris Brown, like Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Skylar Grey. So there's some famous faces on here. I'm curious to know what I'll think. I don't think I'll hate it, but I don't know. We'll see. There's the inside to show you that a little bit. Interesting insert picture. Disc is really cool. It's like really cool. With the orange and white. So yeah, that's the last one. Um, Probably my least favorite, just because I don't know anything about it. Which actually that might be better because maybe I'll have a better opinion of it after. So yeah, just a little haul for you. I know it's not like super like flashy or whatever, but just wanted to share them. I just thought I'd lump these all together because why not? You know. And I'll definitely let you know what I think of them for sure. I might do some posts and polls. I have some reviews in the works as well. So yeah. Let me know what you think about these. Do you like Will I Am? Do you not? What do you think of this album? Do you think it's terrible? Do you think it's underrated? What do you think of & Juliet? Have you seen the original, play? Have you seen, um, just have you? What do you think about it? Do you like it or do you not? What do you think of Wicked the play? Do you like it more than the movies? Vice versa. What do you think of Wicked for Good? Do you think it's better, worse than the original? And what do you think of CDs in general? Do you think they're overrated? And do you think they are underrated? I love them, honestly. I think they're the best quality that you can get for music other than MP3s. MP3s, they're not as well, like, they're not as popular. Like, they're not as big as they were. But I think the best quality is by far with CDs. Like, it's just, you can tell. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you can just tell. Because streaming just, it, like, crunches the audio. If I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but if you like it, that's fine. Let me know what you think of this haul. Do you like it? I'm a big fan of these haul videos. I just think it's like fun to make, just to ramble for a little bit. But check out my last haul if you haven't. That one I got K-pop Demon Hunters, which is awesome, and then I got what is it? Um, Tron Ares, which I really like the movie. I think the soundtrack is like half of the best part of it. Part of it's the visuals, part of it's the soundtrack. I think they kind of blend together really well. Although Tron Legacy is still the top. Come on, you can't really beat Daft Punk. I'm sorry, you can't. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, the Disney Hits Volume One, I think, which is randomly at Barnes and Noble. I'm like, okay, might as well. I'm a big Disney fan. Anyway, check out my hauls if you haven't. I like these. I tend to pour a lot more love into these, and also the reviews as well. I like them. I like making them. So that's it. Sorry this went on a little bit long, but let me know what you think. Um, are you more of a streamer? Are you more of a CD liker? Do you like vinyl better than all of them? Let me know. And that'll be it for me. Thanks for listening or watching. Let me know what you think, your thoughts, good and bad. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care.